Hey, welcome to On 3. I'm on a day hike. So what I thought I would do is show you what I bring on my day hikes. In my first pocket here is a couple of maps of the local area, so I can find all the trails, all the names, all the points of interest, the rivers that I'm walking on. I know what the names are and I know where they are. I've also got a power bank that I can charge my cell phone with if need be. Solar panels, so if this should happen to die, I can sit it out in the sunshine to recharge that. And it's also a flashlight, which might come in handy. Power cord for that, for my phone. This is my fire kit. It's in a dry bag, so if it should rain or should drop my bag in the water on one of the river crossings, it'll all be nice and safe and sound. It's red because fire's red. And inside of that, I've got some tinder, nice and dry because it might be difficult to find on a day that's raining. Inside this tin, I've got some other fire starting materials. This is a magnifying glass.
Step one, though, is going to be fire because the sun is shining and my only source of fire is going to be my magnifying glass unless I want to do a friction fire, and I don't really feel like doing that. Way. Seems as small and as bright as I can. So now we got to get some shelter going.
Some old inner tube that's easy to start a fire with. You can strike it up with your lighter and it'll burn for a long time to help get things going. Some pine sap, another lighter, some charred material, some charred cloth, and also some dryer lint. So lots of different ways I can get a fire going with that. There's also a more modern kind of fire starter. You can strike this up and this burns for several minutes. I forget what the name of it is, but it's some sort of petroleum-based product. 2 or 3 lighters in this bag for sure. Floating around in the bottom, maybe even 4. Another one of those fire starters. Bunch of tinder. In here I have lots of rope, usually paracord. I got mostly paracord in there, but I've also got some bank line, some tarred bank line mariner's line, and then this really awesome stuff here, which is Dyneema. I believe that's the way you pronounce it, Dyneema. It's 50 feet, and it has 1,600 pound test, which is incredible. I find it hard to believe, but that's what it advertises, 1,600 pound test. This is an SOL bivvy. It's bright orange, and it's got the Mylar reflective surface on the inside. So it fits 2 people. So me and my wife, if we were to get in trouble out on the hike, both of us could kind of crawl inside this thing and stay a little bit warmer. And the orange is easy to see from the trail. Got a full tang knife. This is a fall knife, an F1 that I've had for years, and I love it. So the next thing I have in my bag is a good headlamp. Good headlamp. Lasts a long time, burns really brightly. I've got some collapsible water bladders or water bottles that come with the Sawyer water filters. I've got 2 of those, so I can always fill those up. And obviously with that, I've got the filter. A small compass, good compass with an adjustable bezel. I've got a water bottle for myself with a nesting cup, and a water bottle for my wife with another cup. So we could boil our water in there if we needed to, if we didn't want to use the filter, or we lost the filter, or if you let the filter. One thing about these is after you use them, and if it gets below zero, below freezing, and you let these things freeze, it'll damage the filtration system inside, and then they don't really work anymore. So if that should happen, and I'm not smart enough to put it in my pocket to keep it warm at night or something like that, and it gets below a freezing temperature, we can always follow the backup as boiling water, and that's going to be the best way to do it anyway. And then in the very bottom of my pack, I keep a poncho, and the poncho is probably the most versatile piece of kit in the bag. I can do all kinds of stuff, from shelter, rain gear. I can dig a hole, move the earth away from the hole if I'm doing a Dakota fire hole or something like that. Just extremely versatile, and I always have it in my bag. So something else I forgot to mention is a medical kit. That's something that is absolutely necessary. You should have in your bag. I'm an idiot, and I left it in the car a couple miles back. It's not too late to go get it, not a big deal, but I should definitely have brought that. I could improvise some things with some duct tape. I could improvise some things with some clothing, bandages, and things like that. But you should definitely bring a real medical kit with you.